What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Q&A session. Today is the second out of 3 Q&As before the end of Vlogmas. So if you want your question answered in between now and Christmas, you need to be following me on Instagram on either Friday night, Saturday morning, whatever. I'll put up a Q&A link on my stories where you can go in and ask me a question. So if you want your question answered, you need to do that. Follow me on Instagram. You know the stuff, djwoopig, just in case you don't. So we're gonna hop straight into the questions because today is a very special day. I actually have the day off. So I'm gonna be attending a Christmas party, which should be fun. And that's about it. So as soon as I shoot this, I'm gonna do some stuff in the shop, maybe work on my car a little bit, and go to the house. From Cam Stoke 17, what disco equipment do you recommend for beginner DJs? And because he said disco, I guarantee you he's from the overseas area. Not sure where, but definitely from not around here. So DJ disco equipment for beginners, I would say start off with a pair of, it all starts with speaker stands. Get you a quality set of speaker stands, ultimate support, Gator, frameworks, it doesn't matter. A couple of speakers. I highly recommend the EV-EKX series. If you can't afford that, go for the EV-ZLX series. They're great speakers as well. For beginners, you may not want to spend a lot of money and put a lot of money into it, so it's best to kind of hold off. So I would recommend that. Controller wise, maybe go with something like a Pioneer if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, maybe go with a company like Hercules. You'll be seeing more from Hercules on this channel very soon. Real soon. DJ Josh FYF, how do you market your business? I do a lot of my marketing on Instagram and Facebook. Paid advertising does work on social media platforms. There's also Google AdWords. You can sit down and like do a full conversation with the Google team. They'll really help you in how to market your business on Google. I recommend that as well. Matty Ice, how do you set yourself apart from the rest, as in the competition? It's different for every market. What I've done here is I just try to be upfront, honest with the client. I want to take care of them. We've got a great DJ team. We've got an awesome list of enhancements. But we are a DJ company first, so we want to entertain your guests and be the curator of music for the evening. We want to ensure that your guests have a good time. What we've done is built an excellent track record through our Google reviews, through our Wedding Wire and Facebook reviews, so so couples or clients know that we are the truth. And you know, we just try to sell great service, and we don't want to be overly cheesy or just way too far out there. We're normal people that like to have a good time, and we want to ensure that you and your guests have a good time as well. And that's kind of my 30-second sales pitch to any client. You just heard it right here. Jared Thomas, 1994, what's the best place to get high quality music for DJ purposes? I use a company called Promo Only. Their record pool, it's actually called Pool, is where I get 150% of my music. That's really about it. You know, I use Promo Only for different cuts and things of that nature, remixes, redrums. I do like to go to Direct Music Service or DJ City, or just places where I can get redrums or re-edits. But for what we do on the DJ side, which is 99% weddings, the guests just want to hear the song. They don't care about your crazy remix that you found. They don't care. They want to dance to the song that they hear on the radio, and Promo Only is the way to go, at least for me. DJ Oscar Luna asks, I'm new to the channel. Hey, welcome to the channel. Since I'm already talking about the channel, why don't you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already? Ring the notification bell. We're trying to get to 10K before Christmas. I'd appreciate it if you tell all your friends and your homies. I'm new to the channel. Do people really call you? Is that a real thing? Yes, yes, it's a real thing. People call me. I think it's kind of weird. No, I think it's really weird. I ask that you don't, you do it anyway. But what's even like weirder is the other day, this happened like 3 days ago. I get an inquiry on my little online event planner where all my clients can go and fill out, try to get an instant quote, stuff like that. And I get an inquiry that says, we would like more information. You can contact us at this number. I call the number, and it's a freaking DJ from Florida. I thought it was kind of weird, but you know, I tried to respond extremely fast, and it was a little oddballish, but I do live near a military base, so we've got some families that fly in and out. You know, it's not that uncommon. I call the number. Hey, djwoopig, thanks so much for calling me. I just had a couple questions about my DJ service. And I had to like pump the brakes right there, and I was like, bro, not only do I say not to call me, but you actually went through the hassle of creating a fake online profile on my website, and then you want me to contact you because you're acting as a potential customer. That is not cool. And then, you know what he had the balls to say? He said, well, you called me, I didn't call you. Which is correct. I mean, he's right. Josh 6999, when did you decide what you want to do in life was become a DJ? I've been a DJ for 10 years now. I started in college, left college, had friends and family wanting me to DJ their weddings, and it turned into a reliable source of income. When did I decide that I wanted to do it full time? I was always teetering on the edge, but it wasn't actually me that decided it. Well, I guess I decided it, but it was definitely my wife that gave me the push off the cliff. At one time, I was in the pharmaceutical industry, and I really hated my job because I was in sales and it sucked. And my wife said, you know what? You're making good money as a DJ. Why don't you just do that full time instead of screwing around like a hobby? So 3 years later, here we are. It's worked out fantastically. Dean Mraz 18, how do you organize your music? What software do you use, and how do you use it to organize your music? I use Serato DJ. I download my music, I put it on my external hard drive, and then I only bring into Serato what I need. There's no sense in having a Serato library with 300,000 tracks on it. It's just gonna bog your computer down. It's gonna take forever for Serato to load. So I only bring in Serato what I need, but I'll probably make a video. That's been a question that has reoccurred. I'll probably make an entire video on that so you guys can see how I do things. Matt Peterson asks, what do you do for cable storage for pro sound, also power distribution for live sound? Power distribution, I am going to do an entire video on here in hopefully the next couple days or so. Alright, excuse it being dark in here. We're still having some problems with the lights, but hopefully we'll get that taken care of. For cable storage, I use a company called Elite Core or OSP cable trunks. As you can see, pretty much my entire shop is full of their cases. The main reason why I use Elite Core is because they're like 20 minutes from my warehouse. So I don't have to usually pay for shipping. I can just go get the cases, bring them here. Now, there are better case manufacturers out there. But they're super budget friendly. If you're looking for ATA style cases for your equipment, shoot me an email, djwoopig@gmail.com, and I can actually sell them to you at a decent price. Brandon Hotchkiss asks, are there any books or DVDs that have helped you in growing your business? Actually, since I'm in my office, I'll get a huge YouTuber social media influencer is Gary Vaynerchuk, and I just so happen to be sitting in front of my bookshelf and crushing it. This is a great book. Any book from him, I've really gotten some like insight out of. There's also, just kind of looking at my bookshelf down here, there's Capital Gains, which is by Chip Gaines, the dude that does the home renovation shows. It was a really nice read. Dave Ramsey, Entree Leadership is a good read. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a good read. Those are all kind of entrepreneur. You get what I'm trying to say. They're books for entrepreneurs. That's something that any of those reads, Gary Vaynerchuk, Dave Ramsey, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, all that stuff, they're all good books. I highly suggest them. They might give you a little kick in the pants to get out there and hustle. Nate Roberts asks, where is Trey? That's a great question. Trey, I didn't fire Trey. Trey is still on the team. But during the month of December, as you guys probably already know, things start, declining. I start taking a little bit more time. We've got holiday parties and things of that nature that we're like in the process of doing. But Trey can't do any of these by himself, and I generally try to pass holiday parties off to my guys. They need the money for Christmas and things of that nature. I much rather would sit here. I've done a million holiday parties, so it's they're not I wouldn't say they're not that fun to me, but I've moved on. So I pass those off to my guys. Trey, he's still in school, and these Vlogmases, again, I shoot them in the morning and then edit them in the afternoon, upload them every day at 8 o'clock. So I have to do this whole process, otherwise they don't get done. We did try to like shoot some pre-stuff that we were going to do, but it just didn't work out, so that's okay. Trey's still on the team. Trey's killing it. He's in school. He needs to focus on school right now because this is like the end of the semester. It gets really busy with holiday seasons and there's lots of distractions out there. The one thing that I care about with Trey first is his safety. Second is his schooling. I don't want this job or internship, paid internship, whatever it is, I don't want that to come in between his school success and his family life. So this all takes a back seat, and Trey's doing good though. Do you have the ambition to stay a DJ or grow out of it to do mostly production? Great question. I still have a passion for being a DJ. I really enjoy the craft and the skill and the art behind it. What I am gonna say is I think I've run my course as just a DJ. Moving into the production side is where my heart is now headed. Doing the bigger shows and the big sound and bright lights, and that's where my heart is. Not to say that I'm better than DJing. DJing is beneath me now. That's not the case. I've got a set of turntables and a rain mixer. I'm looking at it right now. I really plan on in the future like sitting down and really learning the art of turntablism. That's something I didn't do when I first got into DJing. I hopped straight into controllers. So I really want to take that and really kind of fall back in love with DJing again on that side of things. But as far as doing the weddings and the corporate events and things of that nature, going forward, especially in 2019, I'm not even booking myself, hardly any. Bellaterra, which is a venue that's 5 miles from here, I'm great friends with the owners. They're personal friends of mine. We are their #1 DJ company. I want to go there just because it's 5 minutes up the road and they can let me leave my stuff set up, and we've developed such a good relationship with them. When I go out there, all of the minutia behind being a mobile DJ just kind of goes away, and there I can just go focus on being a DJ. I don't mind doing stuff like that, but going into 2019, I find myself not traveling as much, sending other guys out. And if somebody wants me to DJ, they're either going to pay just a little bit more because, again, I own the company. I have so much to do here. To take me away from that, it's going to cost you a little bit extra, or it's just going to be close personal friends. A lot of my friends, I'm 30, or a lot of my friends are still just now getting married. So if I've got some close friends that are getting married, I don't mind doing that. But I'm either going to be really close, you're going to pay me a little bit more, or it's going to be really close personal friends. Also in 2019, me and my wife plan on trying to start a family. So I want to be home on the weekends. I don't want to be gone every weekend, which is something, I've been, out of this 52 weeks a year, I've probably been at home for 45 of them, or I've probably been gone for 45 of them, whether it be a Saturday, a Sunday, a combo. I've been gone a lot, and that's, as I get older, I want to be at home more, especially if there's a little woo pig running around. So that's it for today's Q&A. I appreciate all you guys sending in questions. There was a lot more, but we just don't have the time for them all. If you want to be a part of next week's Q&A, have your question answered right here on the vlog, be sure to follow me on Instagram every Friday night or Saturday morning. I'll put a thing on my stories where you can ask me a question. It's one of those ask me anything type things, and that's how your question could possibly get here. Sunday, tomorrow, we're doing a live stream, expecting to go live around 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. and we're gonna be live for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, somewhere around there. So grab a cold beverage, cold beer, whatever, and hang out with me tomorrow. We'll answer a lot of your questions on there as well. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. I appreciate you guys. We're over 6,000 now, but we need to get to 10,000 in 10 days. I know that's a tall task to ask, but I've got some of the best subscribers out there. You guys have really been engaged with the content. So what I need for you to do is share the videos, like the videos, hit the notification bell. I don't say all that stuff just because it's a routine. I really need you to, help me out here and share with share the content with your friends so they can turn around and share it too. There's been several companies this week reach out to me wanting to work with me. So the more people, the bigger we can grow this audience, the more cool stuff you'll see right here on the channel, and the more dope giveaways that will be happening. Until next time, you know who it is, djwoopig. Dab, dab, dab. Do people still dab? I still dab. Bye.